Naam, Sheikh, my question is regarding the ayah in Surah Nisa, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أَلَمْ تَرَ إِلَى الَّذِينَ يَزْعُمُونَ أَنَّهُمْ آمَنُوا بِمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ
Okay, I'm aware of it. I'm aware of it. 60, 61, right?
Around about
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
So so this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is condemning of these people in this ayah.
Yeah.
Is this action kufr, number one, what they did in this ayah? And secondly, if it is kufr, is this conditional upon the belief that they were holding whilst making this tahagum?
Okay,
or
got you.
Is it kufr in itself?
I got your question. My brother is, I happen to be working on Surah Nisa right now, subhanAllah, is overwhelming this chapter. Allahu Akbar. Wallahi, this chapter is out of this world. You know, the sister asking about multiple wives. And, you know, Surah Nisa is, if you want to build a community on the basis of taqwa, justice for all, is a beautiful chapter. I can't wait till I get my workout. It's been like 5 months. I don't want to leave that chapter. Every time I come back to it. Part of the Maqasidic Tafsir. You know, what is your name, brother? I'm sorry.
Umar.
Umar, subhanAllah, Umar, I presented this in a way that is, out of this world. Just read I mean, I'm not praising it, but I think the way, if you read, just read the 2 verses before this verse. Okay, do you have a mushaf in front of you?
لا I don't, Sheikh.
يا أيها إن الله يأمركم أن تؤدوا الأمانات إلى أهلها وإذا حكمتم بين الناس أن تحكموا بالعدل إن الله نعم ما يعظكم به إن الله كان سميعا بصيرا يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is commanding the believers to fulfill their amanat. Subhanallah, Umar, this verse was revealed actually regarding a polytheist in Mecca, the key holder of the Kaaba. When Al-Abbas wanted to take it away from him, and Allah said no, give it back to him. Bani Abdul Dar, the people who open and shut down the doors of the Kaaba until this very day. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanding us to obey the authority. Why? Because this is what will help you implement justice, the authority. This is what will help you to fulfill your amanat. You know, when you have authority above you, they will enforce the laws of Islam. No one can go around. Uthman ibn Affan, Umar, has a very interesting statement, and I know I'm getting off your question, but I'll come back to it. I'm not running away from it. إن الله لا يزع بالسلطان ما لا يزع بالقرآن. Uthman made that statement. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sometimes makes things happen through authority, through power. That the authority, sultan. Some people, if you recite to them the Quran 300 times, they have no taqwa. Like right now, marriage laws in America, for example. You know, if it is done Islamically, you know, it's based on the consciousness of the individual. You know, they come to us as imams and they complain about their wives. As an imam, I have no way to enforce something. The laws of the land, the civil marriage, yes. Shadow, the important thing here, then comes in that betrayal of the authority. First of all, that authority has to rule by the book of Allah. This is a conflict. If you read the reason for the revelation of those verses, between a Jewish citizen of the Islamic state, of the Muslim in Medina, and a Muslim. According to the Charter of Medina, the authority is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the law is the legislation, or is the arbitration of the book of Allah. Hukmullah. So subhanallah, the Muslim decided to go to what's his name, Abu Salama something, some fortune teller. And the Jew wanted to go to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Imagine that. The Jew trusted Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but the Muslim doesn't trust the judgment of Rasulullah, because he knew that maybe if he can bribe that fortune teller, he may get around it. Understand the essence of that. You see, that's what a Muslim community is all about. Now, coming to your question, ruling according to other than the Book of Allah is an act of kufr. There is no question about it. No question about it. But now to rule the individual to be a kafir, stop. We have to follow the protocol. What is the protocol? إقامة الحجة وانتفاء الموانع. That you must establish the evidence against that person. Not you, scholars, people who are well versed with the religion. You must make sure that he is not ignorant. You must make sure that he is not doing that out of faulty interpretation. التأويل, العذر بالتأويل. You must do this. You must verify that he did not do it because he's forced. Like in some Muslim countries now, if you say Sharia, forget it. The West is going to come after you. But again, this is not a reason to not to do it, but being forced in a way, or doing it out of forgetfulness. So you must remove those before you rule the person to be a non-Muslim. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.